Welcome to WorldWire. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon for more breaking updates. In May 2019, the US government placed Huawei on the entity list, citing national security concerns and fears of espionage. This move cut Huawei off from critical American technology, including hardware, software, and technical support. The ban immediately jeopardized Huawei's production lines, threatening everything from 5G base stations to its popular smartphones. For consumers outside China, the most visible impact was the loss of Google mobile services, no Play Store, Gmail, Maps, or YouTube. New Huawei devices became powerful hardware with a gaping software void, making them far less appealing globally. The US aimed to isolate Huawei, curb its influence, and force companies and consumers worldwide to pick sides. The ban wasn't just a trade dispute, it marked the start of a technological Cold War. Huawei's future was suddenly uncertain, facing an existential threat from a global superpower. The world watched as a tech giant was forced into survival mode. The stage was set for a dramatic battle over the future of global technology. Huawei's response would shape the next chapter in the tech world. The sanctions hit Huawei's smartphone division hardest, just as it was challenging Samsung for global dominance. In September 2019, Huawei launched the Mate 30 series in Europe, without Google Apps. Analysts predicted and soon confirmed that without Google, Huawei's international sales would collapse. Loyal customers hesitated to buy premium devices missing essential apps, and sideloading alternatives was risky and inconvenient. Huawei's market share outside China plummeted, and its brand became a cautionary tale of geopolitical fallout. In 2020, the US tightened restrictions, blocking Huawei's access to advanced semiconductors and crippling its ability to produce high-end Kirin processors. Stockpiles dwindled, revenue fell, and many believed Huawei's days as a smartphone powerhouse were numbered. The company retreated to focus on China, where Google services were irrelevant. The American sanctions seemed to have achieved their goal. Huawei's global ambitions were contained. The world wondered if Huawei would abandon its smartphone business altogether. The company faced deep uncertainty and a fight for survival. But the story was far from over. Instead of surrendering, Huawei launched an audacious pivot, investing heavily in R&D to break free from American tech. The first step, HarmonyOS, a new operating system designed to replace Android and power a wide range of devices. The US ban accelerated HarmonyOS's development for smartphones, and by 2024, HarmonyOS Next was launched, built entirely without Android code. Huawei rallied Chinese tech giants like Alibaba and Tencent to build native apps, turning HarmonyOS into a serious contender in China. Simultaneously, Huawei tackled the chip crisis, secretly developing a domestic 7nm processor. In August 2023, the Mate 60 series debuted with this homegrown chip, stunning industry watchers and US officials alike. Despite sanctions, Huawei proved it could design and manufacture advanced semiconductors in China. This dual push, software and hardware independence, required massive investment and a total supply chain overhaul. While the world saw a company in decline, Huawei was quietly laying the groundwork for a comeback. Piece by piece, it was de-Americanizing its technology and building a new foundation. The company's resilience and determination set the stage for a remarkable turnaround. Huawei's gamble was risky, but it was about to pay off. The revival was underway. In 2024, Huawei's resilience paid off with a stunning turnaround. Revenues soared 22% to 860 billion yuan, nearly matching its pre-sanction peak. The Mate 60 series, powered by homegrown chips, ignited patriotic support and propelled Huawei to the number 2 smartphone spot in China, overtaking Apple. Market share jumped to 16.6%, with smartphone sales up 50% year-on-year. The company's narrative shifted from victim to national champion, built on technological self-reliance. HarmonyOS matured, and Huawei's advanced processors proved it could deliver a top-tier user experience without American tech. Its ICT infrastructure and cloud businesses remained strong, reinforcing its reputation as a reliable partner. Years of R&D investment and supply chain restructuring paid off. Huawei emerged from crisis stronger, more self-reliant, and more determined than ever. The comeback was no accident. It was a masterclass in strategic adaptation. In early 2025, a surprising twist emerged. Huawei phones outside China began appearing with Google apps pre-installed. The US sanctions remained, but third-party retailers in places like Southeast Asia and Europe found workarounds. Using specialized tools, they installed Google mobile services before selling the devices, making the experience seamless for buyers. Consumers could once again enjoy Gmail, Maps, and the Play Store on new Huawei phones, bypassing years of software restrictions. The US could block official partnerships, but not the ingenuity of global retailers or the demand for Huawei's hardware. The return of Google apps, even unofficially, made Huawei's phones attractive again to international buyers. At the 2025 Mobile World Congress, Huawei showcased its latest tech with renewed confidence. While the company didn't officially endorse these workarounds, it benefited enormously. The episode proved that even the strictest digital blockades can be porous. For consumers, practical solutions mattered more than politics. The market had found a way to bridge the gap. Huawei's global ambitions were reignited. Huawei's survival wasn't just about smartphones, it was about smart diversification. The company expanded into smart car solutions, partnering with automakers to provide in-car systems, autonomous driving tech, and electric motors. This business grew rapidly, embedding Huawei's technology in a new generation of intelligent vehicles. At the same time, Huawei strengthened its enterprise and cloud computing divisions, expanding across Asia, Africa, and Latin America. Its cloud services offered a powerful alternative for businesses seeking digital transformation. Most strategically, Huawei invested in artificial intelligence, developing its own Ascend AI chips. These chips became central to China's national AI ambitions, powering advanced applications and large language models. By diversifying, Huawei reduced its dependence on smartphones and built a more resilient business. The company positioned itself at the heart of the digital and AI revolutions. Diversification was both a shield and a springboard for future growth. Huawei's journey from near collapse to resurgence offers vital lessons for the tech world. First, relentless investment in R&D is essential. True tech sovereignty starts in the lab. Second, building a robust ecosystem is as important as the product itself. HarmonyOS's success depended on developer and partner support. Third, strategic diversification shields companies from market and geopolitical shocks. Huawei's expansion into cars, cloud, and AI created new pillars for growth and resilience. Sanctions can hurt, but they can also spark innovation and self-reliance. The unofficial return of Google Apps showed that market demand can outmaneuver political barriers. For any tech company facing global headwinds, Huawei's story is clear: innovate, diversify, and adapt relentlessly. With vision and determination, it's possible to survive and even thrive against the odds.